When is the dusk? The best of place is a home, huh?
Sure.
No stay too long, huh? Ciao.
Ciao. Please, no ask no more. I already tell everything. Why you bring me here? I tell you last night.
Fear is a funny thing, Mr. Angelico. A nighttime thing. Sometimes daylight scatters it. We want you to look at someone. Brother? Mr. Angelico?
No, I never see him.
Be nicer if you looked at him before you said it.
I never see him.
The alley is 2 feet from your doorway. You've already admitted your light was on. The only way you couldn't see him was to walk with your eyes closed. Is that the way you walk, Mr. Angelico?
Please, that's not my business. I got my family, my shop. Don't you see? I don't want to get mixed up with all of this.
Come on. Come on, eat it, will you? Look, this is an imported English biscuit. Now, come on. Eat it, will you? Come on, eat it.
Oh, Lee, my love, some parents just don't take orders.
You can be replaced, you know. You too.
Oops.
Well?
Free as a bird.
Yeah, with a brain to match.
You don't have to worry about the shoemaker. He's scared green. You should have seen him.
I see it another way, Lomas. You were supposed to knock off a Welsher who took me for 10 G's. You were supposed to do it nice and clean. You were clumsy. I don't much like you right now, Lomas.
But the shoemaker, he got to walk in sweats. A million years he wouldn't open up.
Answer that. Are we just going to make sure? Hello.
You calling New York?
Yeah. There's no room left for mistakes anymore. This time I'm going to get the best. Hello, Braddock. How are you? It's Lee Troy. Right? Listen, Braddock, I need a gun. The best. Vince Madden? If you say so, I'll buy him. Send him out. What's the story on him?
New York Airport. The police had gotten the word. Vincent Madden, paid killer, was making a flight to Los Angeles. A fast check with the Los Angeles police revealed that a hotel reservation had been made for him by Lee Troy. Deduction, murder. The victim, an innocent little shoemaker who had witnessed the killing. The police didn't stand still. They grabbed Madden as he was boarding the plane. An undercover officer was assigned to take his place. Me. I had a complete file on Vincent Madden. His mannerisms, his habits, his likes and dislikes. The way he dressed, the way he spoke. I memorized every word. There was no room for mistakes. When I got off this plane, I had to play the part of a hired killer every minute of the day and night. Madden had ice water in his veins, and that was the way I had to act. Cold, ruthless, merciless. That's one of the things about working undercover. You never get to impersonate anyone nice.
You, Vince?
To you, I'm Mr. Madden. Say it.
We got a car waiting, Mr. Madden.
Don't you know anything but oranges out here? Nobody sits with me or behind me, remember it.
Look.
Get me a pack of cigarettes.
I ain't no messenger boy.
You want to bet? Vince Madden lived big. So Troy had reserved a suite in one of the best hotels in town. I wasn't about to step out of character. I lived it up. Besides, Lee Troy was picking up the tab. So I spent his money like it was going out of style. If there's anything I hate, it's pheasant under glass. But Vince Madden loved it. Who was I to cut my own throat? 2 days of it. No word from Troy. For some reason, there was a stall. Had I made a slip? Or was it something else? There was no way of being sure. Working undercover is a strange business. You can only guess. Never really know what's coming.
Vince, you enjoying your stay in California?
If I wanted small talk, I would have stayed in New York. How many times do you want it, Troy? I'm settled, ready for the hit. When? What did I tell you about getting behind me? Look, Troy, I can spot a stall a mile away. Get with it.
There's no need to get excited, Vince. It's just that there's been a small hitch. The target, the shoemaker.
Yeah, what about him?
Well, Scully here was supposed to keep an eye on him. The shoemaker must have spotted him. He's disappeared.
Oh, you're just loaded with brains, huh, Scully?
You may as well know all of it, Vince. We tried to get to the shoemaker's wife, but the cops picked her up. They're holding her in protective custody.
Yeah, looks like I come 3,000 miles to play in the bush leagues.
You got an answer, big man?
Yeah, we find out where she is and grab her. Once the shoemaker knows we've got her, he'll come out of hiding and we'll nail him.
Vince, maybe you didn't hear me right. I said the cops have got her.
Do I have to make all the drawings? You're a big man in town. You must have some connections. The cops don't keep them at the station. Find out where they're holding her. I'll grab her. Oh, and one thing. You better make it fast. I don't intend to spend my whole life on this job.
Sure, Vince, sure. I will take care of it. But why don't you just relax and enjoy yourself, huh? We're footing all the bills. Enjoy yourself. Sandra, come out here a minute, will you? Sandra, this is Vince Madden. Mr. Madden has a few days to kill. You'll help him relax, won't you, baby?
Relaxing's my specialty, Mr. Madden.
You see, Vince? Life isn't all serious. Live it up, laugh a little.
Combination hit and laugh, huh? All right. But you find that fella fast. I run out of laughs quick.
You know what this song reminds me of? Scranton. Oh, you wouldn't know what it's like in a mining town, handsome. Scranton. You know, it wasn't Sandra then, it was Sarah. Sarah Pulaski. There's nothing in a mining town, handsome, nothing. Except the movies. Every Saturday night, the movies. Oh, but now look at me. Oh, I came to the big city and I have got it made. Oh, you want a drink, handsome?
No, thanks.
There's one thing about Scranton. You knew where you stood every single minute. You know, some guys think I'm pretty,
You are.
but not your type. Oh, look, I've been around Lee Troy long enough to spot guys like you. I know the kind of things you do. Oh, but make a pass at Lee Troy's girl? Not you.
What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about anything. You know what happens to girls like me who talk about things? You're a rough daddy to dig.
And you've had too much.
Oh, don't tell me you're looking after little old Sandra. Lee Troy wouldn't care if I drank. You know something? You know, I never touched a drop until I met Lee Troy. Now that I'm a success, I like to drink.
Would you answer that?
Hello? Oh, yeah, sure, honey. It's for you. It's Lee.
Tell him I never talk on phones. If he's got anything to say, tell him to get over here.
Lee?
We couldn't find out where they stashed the wife.
That does it. I'm packing, and you guys operate like amateur nights.
Vince.
You better get yourself another boy.
Vince, don't get excited. We found out something almost as good.
Like what?
Well, like the shoemaker's got a brother. The boys will pay him a little visit. Sweat him a little. He'll steer us to the wife.
One change. I'll be there. I don't want it messed up again.
If you're Gino.
See.
Where's your brother's wife being held?
You please get out of my place.
I said, where is she?
The police, they took her away. I don't know where.
Talk.
I not talk. No, you beat me, but I not talk.
You're gonna be stupid. Do it on your own time. You do your own cooking, Gino?
That's for work. That's milk the dozen. Please, will you get out of my place?
I had to do something and do it fast, or these two lice would beat Gino to a pulp. I felt sorry for the little guy, but I had to pull a bluff that would scare him into talking before they beat it out of him. Let me show you how else to use this, Gino. Your brother's wife, Gino, where? Last time around, Gino, where?
Plymouth Hotel. Police take her there. That's all I know. I swear.
Plymouth Hotel. The last time I tell you, punk, don't ever walk behind me. Remember it. The last time. Let's go. I want an ambulance and some hospital outfits. Driver, nurse, intern.
I'll snatch an ambulance.
Oh, Troy, where did you ever find this guy? They're not making him like him anymore. Hot ambulance. Yeah, that's all we need, and every cop in town is waiting to greet us.
All right, Vince. I'll get you the ambulance.
Time was running short. I had to do something drastic to bring the shoemaker out of hiding. And I had to do it the way Vince Madden would have done it. I not only had to find Vittorio, but I had to work a force play so that he would come out ready to talk. Officer, would you give us a hand, please? Lift him. All right, over here. Raise him. Up. Not a sound, Mrs. Angelica, and you won't get hurt. Now get on the stretcher.
Where do you take me?
To Vittorio.
You find him? Where do you find him? Is he all right?
He's fine, Mrs. Angelico. Now just get on the stretcher and remember, not a sound.
No. I no make no sound.
It was a gamble, but you've got to gamble on the tightrope. Mrs. Angelico, her husband, the brother, they were all living on borrowed time, unless the shoemaker could be pushed to a point where he would testify, to give the police the evidence they needed to nail Troy and his hoods for murder.
Crowther, this is Reardon. The undercover officer just got her.
Good. Any trouble?
No, no trouble. Went off smooth.
Well, suppose the scheme does flush out the shoemaker. How is the undercover man going to get in touch with us before they try to kill the poor little guy?
Don't ask me. But that's why he's out there on the tightrope, not us.
Vince, you're quite a fella.
Cops will be combing the town for that old lady, so no more foul-ups.
Don't worry about it, will you? They'll never find it. Like you said, all we got to do now is wait until the shoemaker springs loose.
Hello. It's me, Vittorio. I read in the paper about Maria. What they going to do to my Maria?
Poor Maria. I tell him where she is. It's all my fault. They try to burn my face, you see. Now, I wish I had left them.
Tell me, Gino, what I gonna do?
Now, you tell me who you are. I call you back, but please, let me think. I gotta think. Huh? All right.
We waited. A cozy little group bent on one purpose, murder. Murder of a harmless shoemaker who had been unlucky enough to be at the right place at the wrong time. Troy was an expert at striking fear into defenseless people. Under that phony pleasantness, there was cruelty. Killing a man meant as little to him as stepping on a bug. I wondered how many times they'd waited before murdering some helpless little guy. Then the word came. Gino, the shoemaker's brother, wanted to see us. It could mean only one thing. The shoemaker was ready to walk into his death trap, unless I could get word to headquarters. My only chance to do it was through Gino.
My brother say it's okay. You win. You do what you want.
Fine.
Now, you're not going to hurt him, huh?
Of course not.
Look, Gino, all we want to do is talk to your brother. We want to meet with him and have him sign a piece of paper stating the police are pressuring him into identifying an innocent man. That's all.
You promise?
Yeah.
He signed a piece of paper, and that's all. You're not going to hurt him.
We're not going to hurt him.
And Maria, you let her go?
Just as soon as he signs the paper, we'll let her go, okay? Vince, what's with this?
Oh, don't you appreciate good music? Where's your brother, Gino?
My brother is at the warehouse on Olive Street. You know, opposite the gas tank. Yeah.
All right, Vince, it's all yours. What's this?
What's this bit about it's all mine? You didn't hear me too good. Like I said, nobody stays behind me. We'll all go.
Why the switch?
With your track record for making wrong moves, I don't want to take any chances. If I'm out on a limb, you sit there with me.
Okay. That's the way you like it.
Not like. That's the way I want it.
Let's go.
Well, I hate to leave this good music. Gino?
Yes.
No, this is my favorite opera. Il Trovatore. Interesting story.
You an opera fan, too?
Oh, I know a little something about everything. That's how I've stayed alive this long. It was the most sickening moment of all now, the helpless time. You'd done all the things you could think of. You were sure they weren't enough.
Mr. Angelico!
Hey, over here. Please, my wife, she's all right?
She's fine.
Did you bring a paper, like Gina say? Outside. I'll do anything you want, just so this whole thing is a finish.
It's finished, Mr. Angelico.
The wrap-up was a work of art. The law was everywhere and doing fine. During the beef, only one man got away. Me.
Maria, you're all right. You don't hurt?
Everything is all right. It's all over. Grazie, signori. Molto, molto grazie. Gina, Gina.
Oh, come on, now, go to rest, huh? Come on. All is finished now. Go.
It's not all finished, Gino.
Oh, no, you don't have to ask, Mr. Policeman. Vittorio will be in the court. Oh, yes, he will be your witness.
Don't worry. I'll be there.
Good. You came to us just in time, Gino.
What did make you decide to tip us off?
That tall man, you know, he play Il Trovatore. And that's when I make up my mind.
Il Trovatore?
The opera. This story is about a fellow who makes a big mistake. He sends men out to kill a guy. And then he hear a voice. You kill your own brother. When I realized that I told the gangsters where Vittorio was, I say to myself, you kill your brother. And so I called the police.
So you walk. The job gets wrapped up, and you walk. You wonder what the next one's going to be. And you know only this. Maybe it'll be the last one. And you keep thinking, maybe it's time to get off the tightrope while you're still ahead. But you know you won't. Because as long as there are little people, you know it's a job that's got to be done.